Stress, burnout, hormonal shifts. Moms carry a lot, and specialists in one Northwest Iowa community say the solution might just be a little easier than you think. May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and tonight, KTIV's Taylor Deckard has more on the importance of putting yourself first.
We hear it all the time that we're spread thin, but we need to find ways that we actually change that.
When Marcus native Lauren Williams lost her brother to suicide, she decided that she needed to talk more about mental health, so she started a podcast.
If we can kind of change some of the language around the stigma of mental health and around suicide, we can really make an impact through our conversations.
It's her version of self-care. She's a nurse by day and wants to help people in a dark spot. If you're a mom, chances are you felt it too. Jeanette Hasley with Cherokee Regional Medical Center says the first step to better mental health is simple. Take care of yourself.
It's from medical to alternative care to massages and relaxation, aromatherapy, you name it.
Self-care can look different for everyone, just like the signs. They're different based on what you may be going through.
Some of those bigger things, insomnia, eating, sleeping too much, not sleeping enough, it's variable between every woman too.
So what do you do to de-stress? For Lily Jorgensen, she copes with stress through movement.
It's like if I'm having a bad day or if I'm like not in a great mood and then I go to a Pilates class, I feel like 10 times better afterwards. The music's pumping, I'm moving my body, I'm like comfortable in that space. A great way to kind of boost those endorphins, make you feel better, not only physically, but definitely mentally.
Williams lost someone she loved before she knew how to talk about it. Now she's making sure other moms don't have to figure it out alone.
By creating better habits in our daily life, it can overall impact your mental health greatly.
In Cherokee, Iowa, Taylor Deckard, KTIV News 4.
And there are also some basic things they say you can do to beat the burnout. A simple tip: drink water, stay hydrated, go outside, get a walk in, and spend some time in the sunshine. Hasley says exercising just 30 minutes a day releases serotonin and dopamine, which can boost your mood and energy. We have a link to the local resources Taylor talked about in this story right now on our website. Check them out on KTIV.com and make sure and tune in next week and every Thursday during May as we continue the conversations on mental health awareness right here on KTIV News 4 Live at 5.